Hello guys, welcome back to the third year guy. So this is our sixth video in our Neetcode 150 series. So today's question is encode and decode strings. So we need to design an algorithm to encode a list of string to a string. So we have given a list of strings. We need to encode it to a string. Then this string will be passed. This string will be sent over to the network and is decoded back to the original state. So we have given two methods. First, the input is a list of string. Then we need to convert it to a string. Then that string will be passed to this decode method. And then we have to return the same list as we had in our input. So let's check how we can do this. So you can use your own mind and check how can you encode this uh, string. But the one recommended way I'm going to tell you. So if we have this hello world, how can we encode it? Let's say at this state, let's say I'm looping it, like I'm iterating it from the first index. Now I have hello. Okay. How can I encrypt it? So I have what I have access to, like I know the length of this string, which is 5. So what I can do is that I can write 5, then write any symbol like hash, and then write the string hello, hello, and then I'll iterate to the next word, the next string. It is again 5 word, then I will again do 5 hash word. Now I have got this string. Okay. Now when I use this string in decrypt, like now I need to create an array or a list of string from this data. Now when I am at an index, I will iterate, like process this, like I know the length is 5, so I will skip this hash character and now I will search for 5, like this substring will be my word, so I will add it to my list. Okay, then I will again look for hash. Okay, now I have got hash. So the last index to this index is our integer value, the length of the string. So again, this is 5. So we will add it to our list. Let's take another example. Let's see how they gave us. Let's say I have uh, hello. Let's say this time we have some other word like Robins. Now this time this will be encrypted as 5 hash hello. Now this time the length of this string is 6. Then it will be 6 hash Robins. So this is a pretty simple problem. We just have to use a length and then use a hash. Then we will know for sure that the next element we are getting is our encrypted message. So let's see how we will write the code. Uh, let's first iterate for each string str in strs. Let's also keep our string answer. It will be empty. Initially, it will be empty. Then, uh, okay. So we are going to create a string builder instead of string, as we know that string is it is not optimal to use string. So we will use a string builder. String builder str is called the new string builder. Not str, but this will be our answer. Answer string. Now in this answer string, I will append the length of the current array, current string. Then I will append a hash. Hashtag is just for uh, to ease our we are using hashtag. We can use something else also. It is just uh, to know that after that this much of length will be occupied by our uh, string. Okay, then we will add string dot append str. So we will append every string to this string builder answer, and then we will just return answer string dot to string, because we need to return it in a string format. Then we will get this value, and then now we have to decode it also. So let's say I have int I is equal to 0 for in let's say let's try to traverse our string. I is less than s dot length I plus plus. Now while s of I, we take another int variable j. If s of j is not equal to hash, we will do j plus plus. So we are going to find this hash. Okay, now if we find the hash uh, starting from I to this value j minus 1, it will be our integer. Like for example, our I is at 0. Okay, now I is 0 and our string is this. Let's say our string is this 5 hash hello. Now our I is at 0 and our j is also at 0. We will move our j until we find this hash. So at this position, we found that there is existing a hash value. Then from 0 to this value, 0 to j minus 1, it will be our integer, the length of the string. So int length will be s dot substring I comma j minus 1. So this is our length, and now if we found our length, then from this space, matlab after j plus 1, after j, which is j plus 1, so from j plus 1 to length, we will get the string. This string is our word. Okay, so string word is equal to s dot substring j plus 1 to what is the length? I think we need to provide the length here, so this will not be j minus 1. Instead it will be, if I is 0 and j is also 0, let's say if it was 15 hash. Okay, Now our I is at 0 and j is at 2. So it will be 2 minus 0, which will be 2. The length is 2. So we need to find this length. Okay, so how can we find the length? We can find this by j, which is greater value, minus normal value. So we will be left with this part. Okay, so if we need to provide the length here, then it must be j minus I. Okay, then the string word will be j plus 1 comma length. Now we have got the word. Now we need to add it to our answer list string and answer list string answer dot add word. Okay, now we have got the length. Now the word j is at now j will be at this position. Now we need to move j somehow to some another value. So j is here, so I will move j is equal to j plus length, which is 1 2 3 4 5. If I move j to j plus 5, let's say if it was 0, move 1 2 3 4 5, it will reach here. Okay, so we need to move j is equal to j plus length plus 1. Let's check if it is working or not. Then I will become 1, but we don't want 1, but I needs to be here. Okay. So I will also be equal to j. Operator not equal to cannot be applied to operands of type char and string. Okay. So I need to make it character, not the string. Simply convert string to int. I need to make it int, I think, because it will be a string. This will return a string, right? Substring. Cannot convert string to int. Again, the same error. J plus, okay, so length is int. J is int. And 1 is also int. Select add word. Word is a string. So it is correct. Okay, I need to do int dot parse. The input string was not in correct format. Okay. Notice this error. The input string was not in correct format. The string is correct. The string is not in correct form. Let's try to check if our I and j are correct. So if we are at this position, if our j is at this position, we want to go here, right at O. So how can we do this? We just need to do j plus length. Okay, j is equal to j plus length. We are doing j plus length plus 1. If we remove 1 and I is equal to j, now I and j are both at O. I and j both are O. Now we know that we are in a for loop, so it will already increment it automatically. So j will stay here and I will be here at 5. Okay. Now again this for loop will run. Now it will be int j is equal to I. So this is already making it j is equal to I. So both j and I will be at this position. And now again the same thing start until we get this word. Okay, let's try to run. That's running. Okay, it's running really good. And I think it's the most optimal solution here. As I was looking, I could not find any solution that was better than this. Yeah, so it was an easy one. I'll see you in next one.